It is a year of Kannada Cinema, as so many seem to say. KGF2 breaking records across all over the country, 777 Charlie emerging as a breakout hit against the ongoing trend of only the spectacle cinema films working on the big screen. And then there is Kantara, a small budget film that rewrites history at the box office for pan-India success. And in between comes a Kannada indie film that, although missing the limelight from the mass and media, is up there among the best films of the year. Hadinelentu, by director Prithvi Konanur, is yet another razor-sharp social commentary after Pinky Ellie that we had the opportunity to watch and discuss last year. It establishes Prithvi as one of the strongest and distinguishable new voices in Indian cinema, reflecting on our society as is without taking sides. We had the opportunity of watching Hadinelentu in IFFK this month, and here we are to discuss the film and its subtle subtext. Hadinelentu, which means between 17 and 18, or 17ers as in English, is the story of two 17-year-old high school students and their experiences over a few weeks that put a lens to the socio-political dynamics of our country that has been built upon 75 years of independence. Hari and Deepa, two class 12 students, have sex in an empty classroom after school and record the intimate affair on Deepa's phone. In turn of events, the video gets leaked as this incident of hormonal outburst gradually snowballs into an affair of caste, class, and codes. Few days back, we spoke about Ariyappu, about how director Mahesh Narayanan positions a singular incident to dissect the moral fabric of our society in an Asghar Farhadi way. Hadinelentu is perhaps far closer to this approach of the Iranian master, as Prithvi Konanur carves out each of the characters of his story brilliantly, presenting their individual politics, and leave us wondering who is to be blamed for the tragedy, as Farhadi does film after film. When you have characters easily identifiable as black or white, a third-person viewing experience becomes congenial, as we root for the right ones to vanquish the wrong ones. But in Hadinelentu's shape-shifting narrative, the audience is constantly challenged, as the right intentions of one character end up in wrongdoing for someone else, while we meander around the prejudices ingrained into our societal structure. And as we relate to these characters and their decisions from time to time as the story moves, Hadinelentu basically questions each of us in the audience, holds us responsible for hypocrisy, and leaves us wondering where do we go from here. There's the school principal who might have ignored similar incidents in the past, but was it to give a benefit of doubt to the adolescent students or to blindly follow the instructions of the school chairman? The vice principal, played by convincing Rekha Kodgili, seems more competent in taking the decisions. But how does she approach Deepa when questioning her about the incident? "You are a girl. You should have been more careful," she says. You understand the reality of her remark, but can only bemoan when an educated woman representing an academic institution has such engendered comment for one of her students. There's the PT teacher who stands up for Deepa. He belongs to the OBC community and understands that Deepa, being a Dalit girl, has much more to lose than Hari, coming from a privileged background. But does that justify twisting rules in Deepa's favor, much like the upright activist lawyer who hides certain facts to suit Deepa's case? The beauty of Hadinelentu is how the film suggests that the best of us need to operate in grey, how one needs to bend the letters of the rule to uphold the spirit of the rule, all of which might lead to another counter-narrative. But why do we need to land up there at all? Because of the fallacies and hypocrisies across the board, from schools to courts, across families and societies, within the teachers and students, as the film subtly advocates. Placing two teenager students at the fulcrum of this turmoil, director Prithvi suggests how we nurture our future, what we leave them to learn, and how this inheritance of loss and lies is there to stay. Unless there's an uprising, as the film deliberately points at in its intricate proceedings. But does it originate from the right place? The film doesn't leave us with any easy answers, but more and more questions. Neeraj Mathew as Hari and Charlene Bhosle as Deepa are both brilliant. It's heart-wrenching to witness how the couple holds on to their care and emotion for each other in their journey for long, very long, until they start succumbing to the pressure of the society, to the demands of the self. In any other lesser movie, we would have seen the Brahmin boy changing colors the moment there's a crisis. But not here. Not in this Prithvi Konanur world, as the film depicts how we are mostly products of our situation and not inborn demons. Near the end of the film, we watch Hari and Deepa standing on opposite sides of a locked door. the front door of Hari's house as his mother drives Deepa, her mother, and their lawyer out of their drawing room. They came for a negotiation which Hari's family does not agree to for the risk it involves for the boy. Deepa, the girl on the other side of the locked door, is faced with similar dilemma, although her stakes are far higher because of her Dalit identity, because she is a girl. Because of her economic class, such incidents mean a point of no return. And then the film takes us to the montages from the past, when the two were together, when they could risk anything for each other, before a consensual act of love split them apart, standing on either side of this closed door. Such paradox of our societal living punctuates across the runtime of Hadinelentu, as the equals in love are treated as unequal human beings by the system which we nourish every day and offer to our future generations. That is all from us today. Thank you for watching.